The landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of Lunchtime Live, where they come to you live on Voices Online TV, now with Facebook and with YouTube channel. This is a 1 hour program where they look at issues that we get for deal with development in our salon. And you where they watch we can be part of this program by way how you could drop with comments now with Facebook and with YouTube page, and same way so send we SMS or WhatsApp message through the number 034 225 373. Well, inside the program today, we can talk about mental health. And October 10 every year, we can observe World Mental Health Day, where the aim now for raise awareness about mental health issue and promote mental well-being globally. And Magistrate Santigi Bangura na the Pademba Road Court number 2 don't deny bail to 6 people for where police been alleged say then thief building material will cost over 100,000 euros. This plus other stories them line up for you inside the program this afternoon, so no go no way, continue for stay with me. Well, inside the studio this afternoon, I want to welcome my guest, we now Joshua Duncan, we in at the program's manager for Mental Health Coalition of Sierra Leone. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon, listeners and viewers.
Well, continue for day with me, and I will come back to you. Let me take with first story inside the program today. The Idalia group don't give food items them to the Milton Magai School for the Blind for help the school picking them. Ajamaya Masise talk more about this to Emmanuel John Conte.
Reorganization named the Idalias, but then as at now we don't get any structure where we don't do it, because it's just friends coming together and decide to say, okay, more we get a social activities, what go they do, but we not get that kind of structure where we go say, oh, this is the president, this is the head. Not yet.
Okay, so waiting inspire you for set up this organization?
Okay, to be honest, well, me personally, I'm more of people who like for organize. So, and then I have a lot of friends. So I can just think, so, okay, we can come together and do a lot of things. So we get together, we say, call this, and they call this, and then we form and we get a name. So the meaning of this Idalia, it's a German word, meaning hardworking. So we attribute unto we say because we're all hardworking women. And then we think and say, okay, make we get a social activity. But at first, we not be ever get plans of charity and things. It was just fun. But then we think, say, we're grown-ups now, and then we're way more than just having fun and get money from people and not give back. So after we first event, what we call Old and Wild Brunch, what we do at the View, where young people be dressed like old people just because of the fun and everything, and a lot of people patronize me. But we think and say, from this money, we can put small and buy people in the way they need. So now we can, now with the idea, say, okay, let's choose blind school. And then we're here today.
So how do you feel as an organization, we want to fulfill this or give to the less privileged people?
We feel fulfilled because, to be honest, giving, not to everybody, where you can say some people are not easy for give. But at the end of the day, the feeling where they get, say, from this me only to I get, I will make somebody smile. I put a smile on somebody's face. More so where they give, where you know they expect nothing again. For me, na dynamic is say giving. Like, oh, don't cancel today. We're not going to ask favors from anything from blind school. We just don't get and then we're going. We'll get in communication and all, but not again they expect from them. So we give freely.
So we'll not see this more.
Yeah, yes. Because this is the start. So now the reason that will make we start. Because you know something as you start you don't go ever want for stop. So when we don't start to get for more, no, it's not even about school. We think about purely hospitals, a lot of other things that we can just put smiles on people and face. People are going through a lot in this country. So whether you're rich or poor, you get your struggles.
So waiting will be the word of encouragement to other organizations if we don't form or the one them would come up.
Make we not stop forgive and make we not they forget people that we really need them. Because to be honest, we don't decide say, oh, we're not doing this, we don't want camera, we don't want to call the media. But then me, I study mass communication, and aside that, I don't work in organization, charity organization. I can tell people and say, if they do individual good, I don't want camera. But anything we for do with an organization, you need the camera because one, it's a motivation. For people who don't want to do them, some people when you see when I do, and instead they get the need, say, oh, myself go do this. So and then for transparency. Because if we're going to ask for funds, we need evidence for sure. Say this is what we've done. So now the reason and so this would they tell you one the way they do into social event. Not mean say pass you get that kind of organization way now for charity. I like now social events say they make. At the end of the day, whatever you get to now able come together and say, oh, let's give this. Because every time and then we complain about government, but to be honest, most of us are not doing anything. We need helping, we only to way. Now then small thing that they make country go before.
That's having Ajamaya Masise, and he be the talk insider interview day with Emmanuel John Conte. Well, the program where you watch now lunchtime live, where they come to you live on Voices Online TV, now with Facebook and with YouTube channel. And you self where the watch we can be part of this program by way how you could drop we comments now with Facebook and with YouTube channel, and same way so send me SMS or WhatsApp message through the number 034225373. And we continue to program, and we still get Joshua Duncan, we are the programs manager for Mental Health Coalition of Sierra Leone. Mr. Joshua, I come back to you. We talk about World Mental Day, and we today the world all over they observe World Mental Day. Let me start for define for so waiting at this mental health.
Brilliant question. Again, World Mental Health Day. One way globally, Federation for Mental Health, Global Mental Health, they're pushing for. Yeah. And you ask for the way able to understand waiting on mental health. Because beaucoup time people don't go interview me and they say, this organization, when a mental health coalition, what you they do for pull all the one they will get problem in the street. Because they always they miss mental health for mental ill health. Now two different things. Mental health, they talk about your ability for function well and able for cope with the stresses in life and able for carry out your relatively all the activities that way you want for carry out. So it no get no hindrance on your well-being. Not to say stress no dey, but your capacity strong for overcome them. Like how we then can say no more health, not to just the absence of disease, yeah, but the ability for function well. Mental health problems, some people can say mental problems. Now the one we get a lot of stress and anxiety, where they begin affect you small. You literally not sick, but you find out say it impact your function in small bit. So mental health is positive, mental illness is medium, but mental health problem is medium because it get impact on you. But mental ill health is sick, is symptomatic, and it require medical attention.
All right, so now this mental health, something that can lead to the mental wellness way you try to say.
So mental health, we can call it mental wellness. But mental health problems can lead to mental illness.
Illness, okay.
And when you get mental illness, it's medical. Yeah? And now like the fact say you get certain things that really stress you in your life. If you know well manage them, it can go far. You begin get malaria symptom. You wait so till you're not able for nip them in the bud, it go to the point where the malaria go tend for overcome you. Pass you go for medical attention. That's not the case. But the truth now, mental illness, we get several types. So people then think say, oh, you graduate from mental well-being to mental health problem to mental illness. Like how we get beaucoup physical conditions, now so we get beaucoup mental health condition, depression, yeah, schizophrenia, psychosis.
Break and down for this one.
So now the name dandy of the sickness is there.
Okay.
Yeah, with depression, like you pull out, you get very low mood.
Okay.
Yeah, issues around bipolar, now like you get mood swing at this point, this other point you get another one.
Okay.
Yeah, then you get issue like psychosis when are the chronic one. Now a combination of severe mental health problems come together. It will make you hear voices, and it will make like you see things.
Okay.
And sometimes you hear say now you dey in charge of the entire world, and we call them hallucination, where you dey imagine which is not the real, but if you like real, and then a severe mental health problem.
Okay. Wow. All right. So what in a coalition they do, for raise awareness about mental health?
Oh, raising awareness around mental health. We have been doing it with the raise awareness in 3 columns. The first column now the need for mental health. The second column now the need for you watch out for mental health problems and take steps for manage them. The third column now for identify triggers that will go lead to mental ill health and seek professional help. So the first one now your own responsibility. The second one now you plus someone else. The third one now referral and professional attention. But we don't take a 4-pronged approach over the years. One part we approach now for raise awareness. Not so that people are not aware. And beaucoup time we kind of media, we go to other places. If people like people they don't know, so we want to tell them. No, they know. The thing where we struggle with, waiting they know versus waiting at the actual, nine can different. So we go say, oh, we want to go tell them because they don't know not to. Nobody not there, we not get an idea about something. So we can say, waiting you sabi, if not doing at the right one, we will tell you waiting at the right approach. Yeah. So that's
so now that approach you can use for like raise the awareness. Like
massive one.
Okay.
Massive one. Let me take for example, you go meet a traditional healer and tell and say mental health problem na medical thing. You know what thing them go say? You aid no day. You know almost person don't come na they would say, and we don't mean this na spiritual thing. Yeah, this that we don't feel. Una not put una no say una cap no the una capusa una no the rich. Yeah. Because now that's they know. But you go to the religious leader, then go basically tell you say this has to do with demon or jinn eyes.
yeah.
And if you tell them otherwise, they'll say you don't know. This thing is inside holy books. We've seen it. And now the same thing if the religious leader go meet the medical person for raise awareness, you go say you confuse. Because these are medical conditions. And you know, the arguments don't come sometime past way. They can say, so what about medication? Is it drug demon? But if the person relatively taking medication and recover, you will come for realize, say, we need for understand, say, there are many perspectives around this. And so we can bring to you some of the perspective where we don't see and how it can help you for able for understand. So we call them alternative information. For dispel ignorance, now for invite enlightenment.
Yeah.
That is what we do on one hand.
Okay.
So awareness raising is key. And we use boku medium, school, community, one-to-one, like when I say we show this kind of gesture to we, for we talk through the media. These are all awareness raising drives. But also we do advocacy. Honestly, the climate for mental health in Salone is small.
Wow.
It's really small. You know, now with the effect with the 1902 Lunacy Act, I started pushing for that since 2011. So you will agree with me saying that 13 years ago, well, we're glad it's so we don't go far. But for me, I believe say it is not over until it is over. So no matter how far we go, if we have not reached there, it is not done. Yeah. So for me, that is key. And so if you not raise campaign, if you not influence government around sensitive things, to be sincere enough, they handful up. They wouldn't give you the attention you need. Now that make this year then say, it is, or let me prioritize, la put inside Creole version, let me prioritize mental health in the workplace.
Okay.
Because even
so now the theme for this year?
For this year, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is time to prioritize mental health in the workplace. Because we find out that systems, structures, not they. So with the advocate, the time we begin this work here with government, there was not even a directorate for mental health. Today we've gotten one. Yeah, we just think say no more. We advocacy over the years where we don't change. It just there with central government. We for let's say inside the chiefdom, inside the community. Some pandemic even get ready, you know, to central government they run their life. Now the Edman, now the Mamikui, now the Eduman. So if you get for change at community level, you have to advocate at that level as well.
So I can able for reach out to then people and they within especially then deprived communities them where maybe then they go through a lot and not maybe or not even get for like they listen TV or for they watch television and listen to radios. On a cable for reach out to them people and
as much as possible we can. Now that make most of what they run with annual conference, we rotate them around districts. And when we are in those districts, one thing what they do, they establish a coalition body there. Then after that, we go into the communities and raise awareness. Okay. You know, the cities can have quite a number of information, but those in the rural areas, if you not tell them, they don't know. So that is what we do in terms of campaigning.
Okay. All right. So what are the symptoms them where person for begin for notice where go no say or prompt you say well this is like in mental health don't begin for hamburg or don't begin for shake small.
I want to also selfishly bring them around the workplace context, then I can answer you. So we resonate a bit around the theme for this year. Yeah. Honestly, I gave the statistics in me document where I share out today as a statement. Being the country director. Being the country director for Mental Health Coalition Sierra Leone. Okay. Yeah. Every key event I do make statement and share. And one thing I realize now the average age for Sierra Leonean give and take for start for work, it's 25. Yeah, and with retirement age, now 50. So between 25 to 50 years, 60. Between 25 to 60 years, you've worked for 35 years in your life. But then we come back beyond that one day. Each of them day, we job they take a big bite off with functional time. Yeah. You will start work almost o'clock, 8 o'clock, give and take. You for prudent institution, you off 5 o'clock. For others, oh no, as the time requires. And for other general institutions, you go work 5 days for a week. Sometimes some man are 6 days. Some man 7 days per the week. But we can for estimate, say, between the 8 to the 5 ways some man they work when are like 8 hours or a little, yeah, that is not actually their work time. Their work time can start as 4 or 5, because you get for country, same way then they prepare for go for work, whether they all now towards work, and you get for country, tell you then they come out work, all it's their time. And I will tell you, my sister, when you watch that one day, it mean to say the person in best life where they spend now in place of work, not even in house. In active time, they happen now in place of work. When you go in a house, you dey awake so till not past 4 hours, the rest of the time you dey sleep. So if you want this stressful event, if you dey come, it is shown na your workplace in many cases. And you know what kind of thing will go happen? It will bring sometimes anger issue. You don't be stressed and you get your boss where they stress you. That could be one symptom. No. Una for understand where I don't tire, I am tired. So you will get a sudden outburst of anger. Sometimes when they happen, absenteeism they take place, or excuses for sick they take place. Not to all a that. Not to all a that, na a that from the physical realm. It can be accumulation of pressure where they call stress na the brain. So when they think say, oh no, somebody for work on a street before he gets health issue. No, I'm not talking about those. Those are in the minority. The majority now for where they become very anxious sometimes. You get a program for cover in the morning, all night. You dey on edge because you get for prepare for that program day. So if you watch all of stress, withdrawal, losing pleasure in life because of work, or you not get time for the one day, we get picking, they left them the morning, meet them the night, they don't sleep. These all can cause withdrawal. It can cause losing of pleasure on certain things in life. It can cause permanent headache. It can cause loss of appetite or excessive appetite and all of those kind of problems.
All right, okay. Just as you mentioned about the workplace, whose whole way you think say the workplace for actually like the show in terms of protecting somebody in mental health?
Fine question. That is a very good alternative from waiting the workplace done the cause. I mean, my organization don't get the opportunity for provide therapeutic session for many workplaces. Then I want to commend those ones, but there are few when you look at the number of workplaces then where we get in the country. Number one, you the recipient of pressure could be one from your boss. Maybe your boss self get this kind of pressure where they get. Yeah. Work of himself sometimes, even though it's fulfilling, it's demanding. So me think say one part the thing we offices them for consider very, very, very much. Now for able for understand people, give them number one, the required leave break. Okay. Some man not get chance for go leave. Some man will go leave, then they call them back. Some man and they persuade them for selling leave. Some man not even know waiting and leave now their agenda in their place of work. Imagine the generator they beat from morning to net, net to morning, morning to net, net to morning. The generator they beat that much. You know what thing go happen? It go pack. That's the same around us. We need leave. Sometimes the leave might not be full time, but you need that compassionate leave where you go take time for rest for yourself. Where you calm, you feel refreshed. The second thing where you need a session. From time to time, then they bring people and come in for do health talks. It's important. The third thing, now for make sure say you as boss not create venom on your subordinates. If there are things not going right, it better you talk to the person and teach them than you alap them. Because sometimes you not even know waiting at the cause. The fourth thing, review the remuneration. To be sincere enough, the average Sierra Leonean population, a salary not can go beyond 2 weeks. Then the rest of the balance week now only they dig. When the new months come in, one for cover the same hole. I mean, honestly, how the person not go stress for the extra?
I see.
So it is as simple as review somebody in salary, let he able for match up with them. The fourth one where I go add now, their advances their way sometimes. The boss then they make and then subordinate is a risky advances sometimes. And if the person not comply, you subject them to certain things, or if he comply, you continue for abuse them.
Yeah.
Those are things we should stop. If we review those kind of things and we get the professionalism in the workplace, at work level it go good. At national level, policies for be reviewed.
Okay. All right. So if somebody did go through mental health challenge, what's not the best advice you think say if we do in terms of letting it go, or like able for come out of that situation there?
You ask some nice question, because to be sincere enough, we always want to get solution, but sometimes the natural man go on for focus more for analyze the problem. I have interacted with problem analysts, but I am more interested in problem solvers. Because with a problem analyst that say some side, they go talk, so they say, this not problem, oh. Not tell me, I already know. Take steps how we can manage them. Yeah. And one part of the way for manage them, number one, now for be aware that the way I move so, it looks strange. It is not the me I have used to know. If me now be me before, what is waiting to become of me now? Wait for me, then a huge self-evaluation. But we not evaluate ourselves. And so that's a huge issue. The second thing you need for know, now for say, how is this impacting me? It impact my relationship with others. For the one way don't married, you as husband, you can lose some by your wife. You as wife, you can range your husband. Una can get the tendency for bring account to the picking them and release up and the picking them, and sometimes beat them some kind unnecessary way, or all up on them some kind way not prudent. A change in your approach and behavior is a key thing to take note of. The second thing where you need for take note of and watch against, now the fact say if you find out say you dey eat past mark or your appetite the loss, take note of that one day and see how you can able for move on. The third or the fourth one, now basically if you don't lose pleasure in the things, you're not possible be like football, you're not possible like go out on certain places, beach and the like, they go watch out for that day. And how you they come out? Number one, talk to somebody. Oh, we need for talk to somebody. We first time people and they say yes, na medicine. So find somebody where you tell how you they feel. By talking it, you they release the tension. You they share the problem. A problem shared is a problem half solved. But a lot of time we become so secretive that we say, no, sometimes then go do this with me, information where I share. Truly, if you look at consequences, it's the same for me. Even woman where you want, you not go make advance to that. Now because you either loss or you gain. And we've been the company life, we've been bullied, we're afraid so much the loss than the gain that we're afraid for push the moves. But the time we make the moves and we succeed, we find out say there is nothing impossible around sharing. If the person wants, let go talk up. But me, I don't do waiting and need for bring me own healing. The second thing where you can do basically now for take note of certain key techniques and advices. Breathing exercise, physical exercise. Take a walk. Sometimes, just if you're not possible like motocar like we, pack them. Just take a walk, vague walk, observe waiting they happen, amuse yourself with waiting you they see around. Waiting they happen now, you they eject waiting then at the mind, and you they bring alternative thinking, which is always good. Because waiting then at the mind, if it's you don't boom at the mind, for let it come out, you not go funny. But if you create other sin by walking, by observing, by just looking at things and smiling, it's so therapeutic. And for me, that is quite useful. Some man will religious, they pray. Some man are music they listen to. Some man are football they go watch. Some man sometimes go reach out to others. But I will beg you not take drugs, not take substance.
All right, okay.
Because
as you mentioned, reach out to others. You get some people them way, then they go through a lot. But then the stigma behind it say like if I can't tell you my problems, you go share my out, or something in the way you know want let the next party know. or the next person, you know, not just you, I want follow, you know, then the fear say they share them out. You know, think say now one of the reasons that they we can make but people away they go through mental health, can just like keep them to themselves until maybe it gets worse.
Yeah, but you see, a lot of time, not to the person where you dey share with get a problem. Now you safe. Now you fears. You dey get me? Now you dey afraid say if I tell this person something, go share them out. Not to the person tell you. So then they will call them the self-stigma end of them, and the self-conscious end of them. Where you dey think say, not to just go share them. How he go look at me? Because they don't dey see me, I dey smile, I dey do this excellent thing. How he go look at me? Somebody approach me one time, he say, Uncle Joshua, we need for talk. I say, okay. I mean, you know, say me is always available for you. Then he tell me, say, the life where they live, and I realize, when I see me like this pleasant, happy person every moment, it's really not me. I am dying gradually inside. You know, we talk, the person cry and pour in heart. To be sincere enough, she has done what is helpful for her. If I go talk, it left to me, but you don't receive your therapy. So maybe allow me for say to me colleagues the way they out there, when you go through this kind of situation, first find somebody where you trust. Second, pull comot that fear, say then go talk them. If you trust them, talk to them. If you go talk them well and good, but you have released yourself. So what you go to talk about you, now history. Because by sharing, you have gone past that stage and you are moving on in life.
All right, we'll continue for day with we in name not Joshua Duncan and in the programs manager for Mental Health Coalition of Sierra Leone. In fact, it don't correct to say in the country director.
I'm fine with any of it. Thank you.
In the country director for Mental Health Coalition of Sierra Leone. And continue for day with we, I will come back to you and let me take another story inside the program. For make peace and stability in the country, we all get role for play. And inside this interview with Arnold Felix Elba, the deputy opposition leader too for the APC, Honorable Aaron Kanu, Honorable Aaron Koroma, talk say the government need for be sincere when they implement some of the recommendation them where they inside the national peace agreements.
Well, when this Dr. Samura Ron call for electoral justice, the justice way Dr. mean it goes a very long way. We get people where they don't born us for. We get people where they don't kill for. We get people where they don't harass. We get people where still in jail and everything. I think say the APC don't manifest, don't demonstrate say we let this country more than we serve. And that is why in the aftermath of 2023 elections, we decided say instead we go on the street, or instead we hold this country ransom where thousands of people will be killed, we sought to a dialogue. Where of course there are a lot of provisions or a lot of recommendations where government for don't like take steps for action on. I don't think say they don't action on even 20% of those recommendations, apart from the formation of the tripartite committee. But we all see we're supposed to examine these and the results that they are supposed to examine, not to be just 20 elections.
So that the whole electoral
process. Now, the finished from 2007 to date. That was the mandate. So then, if we don't look at what thing go wrong, who saw wrong gets are wrong. So we'll make sure to get some meaningful recommendations. But when it's come to reviewing the results, we all see the stand-up will happen even during the tripartite committee. As I speak, even when they say make council they go walk back, the MP they go walk back, none of our emoluments have been honored to the neighbor. We still go people, we still language and sells them. We still in a jails them at the country. Yes, law say like they broke the Paneba Road. But there were also other prisons them where people put in there. Where they part of the list, where the person don't submit. So nobody is saying anything about it. So this whole thing, we still question the sincerity on the side of the government. For say government will not to see their commitment, will not see their sincerity, unlike the kind of demonstration where we former leader of the party, when Dr. Samura, don't always demonstrate. For she say he's always there to attend meetings, and he has conflict with justice. Then thing in a way don't happen, way wrong. In 2023, they're not for go unchecked. Because if they go unchecked, not put nobody to book, we still get the same electoral commission. They should pretend again for and conduct elections. We still get the same police, we victimize, we do all kinds of things. They're still there in the adem of affairs. To me, now the highest insult to the people of this country.
So in all of this, without all them justice, with all them trade or list to, if them people are not get justice, going forward, like this now, you get like the national peace, what they look for, what the government they call for, national cohesion for Luna work together.
Well, as I say, me just want to make everybody know, see, much as the APC care about the people of this country, much as we're very much particular as to how we respect the rule of law. When you're a government, you have the responsibility to govern for all. And the issue of impunity, not for be a common practice in this country. We all see what happen to this country in the 11 years civil war. Nobody, not forever, wish for me to go into that again. If you look into the TRS report, some of the TRS what happens. So these are all the triggers. They were all the triggers will lead me to also go after in the 11 years civil war. And we know we ever want to let go to that level.
And APC,
so they call on government for take for double their effort, for be sincere in holding meaningful dialogue. No go talk until you don't agree on one thing, then you disagree on many other things at the end of the day.
And the party as a whole, the APC they represent, they push for peace.
Well, we not only they push for peace, we also the peace has been part of us. We are not pushing for peace. When peace in this country, for the push for peace, that is part of us. We maintain when a national constructive party. And you cannot win a party where don't get records. When once the APC in power, you see development, they thrive, you see a lot of things they happen. And that day until don't they achieve because we peace always a day. We believe in peace. And that's what we say, peace for prevail. Because we are in the majority of this country, in this country. The APC people are more than any other party. If work in this country, there's every likelihood that people will suffer more. If poverty or hardship come in this country, people get likely to suffer the more. So we always make sure we push government for create the level playing field, for make peace and tranquility prevail. Wait for sure, that is one of the things that we don't find very much challenging over time. The sincerity has been almost very, very much questionable. Coming down to parliament, of course, as we speak, even when the assassin, when government say, okay, then go for calm, they look to start to step after Udonka parliament, no step has been taken beyond after Udonka take the oath. We committees and say, we're supposed to forget. We are still having committees way below what the constitution people say. We always see what happen at some other international delegations, where something supposed to be 3 or supposed to be 2. Sometimes now 1 person will get. We're contrary to the regulation. So in terms of sincerity from the side of government, it has not been much felt. And that's why you see the MCC, the international community, has called for full implementation of not just the tripartite recommendations, but also the agreement for national unity. Because the tripartite now just a fulfillment of one component of the agreement for national unity. Okay. There are a whole lot of other unfulfilled commitments on the side of government where they not do it. So they call on government for consider the removal of people where they old during the 2023 elections, where get cases related to politics. So we'll say instilling ourselves them the language. We call on the immediate release. We also call on make government take other frantic efforts for take action for implement the other components of the tripartite committee, and also for look into the minority report. Yes, much as they say we get 2 divergent views, there are some agreements or some recommendations where they are agreed to, and there are some also where now that we believe as a party. We believe still we win the elections, and we give you evidence, we give results, we justify, we make other recommendations. We think say for the peace of this country, for the sustainability of that peace, government not for just aggressive, just treat we issues them with the wave of a hand because we all not agree. We put the issue because we think so say the interest of this country matters and they must matter most to every Sierra Leonean. And that's we think say they have to look into them for make sure say justice is served. It's painful when people don't suffer for an election. Only for make one great person can determine say, now this person I win. Okay, I don't if you say that I win, show me how I lost. If I win, show me how I win. To date, the National Electoral Commission has not been able to provide credible results to political parties as elections over time have been conducted in previous years. We'll see when you go to 2007 result, 2012, we did get full results. We're going to the next day, see, I mean, they see detailed police station by police station, and then they give the copies to political parties. That was missing. No party was given a copy of the results at a center level. In fact, you should also see what's happening. Before they even get 15% of the results being inputted, the National Electoral Commission don't announce 60% of the result from that region. How possible? If they collect results, they are not even up to 20%, they can announce a national body 60%. So a lot of things that happen in 2020 elections. We're very, very bad. We're not good for this country. We are sure that we are the next government in waiting.
That's not being Honorable Aaron Aruna Koroma, and if they talk insider interview day with Arnold Felix Elba. Well, the program where you watch now, Lunchtime Live, where they come to you live on Voices Online TV, now with Facebook and with YouTube channel. And you, for the watch, we can be part of this program by way how you could drop we comments now with Facebook and with YouTube channel, and same way so send we SMS or WhatsApp message through the number 034225373, and we they continue to program, and we still get Joshua Duncan now at the studio with we. Okay, so Mr. Duncan, I come back to you now. What do you think say family, friends, for do in terms of supporting people in way or their own person way they go through some mental health challenges then?
Okay, I think I talk about an incident where I get in one of my discussion where honestly I had this depression. By then I never knew. It was between 12 to 14 years. Yeah, na been difficult time now with life. And I think say the first point and if you don't know what they do you not gonna know how to respond to them. And then normally also the first person we gonna know you change of attitude and behavior are your close people them. We mean your family, your friends, they can pick up quick before street. And I think so when they pick up, unfortunately for me, I showed a lot of deviant behavior. I mean, you know, I not be waiting a be so now by then. With the fed, at the FTI, maybe go and them. I go na treat all them. Especially when I was who Papa die. I mean, I've been there by myself. I could remember my mama not able to understand this change. And at the first, she was so reactive. And I remember one time he said, now you know the Sarah fall na the family. And I was excited about that. Instead of it bring conscience to me, I was just telling her, waiting at the function of Sarah fall. Say Sarah fall, they're not the itam. They're not the kobaram. You the left hand for Lego. So I said, Mama, dear, release me. No, not capture me. But she knew something was wrong. Okay. And Boku family no now that make this brilliant opportunity for raise awareness through a great station important. Yeah. First of all, don't be reactive, be responsive. Okay. Reactive now way they deal with the person. Response now way they deal with the issue. Bring the person down on a talk. There are times she not go on for talk with you. I could remember my wife in the field of mental health. She's more medical than me. Okay. And he tell me one time, say, I go see one of my patients them. And as she don't so tell her, I talk to the patient, he not really listen me. In fact, any talk where I talk, he not the answer me, they look far. It's after some time, now the patient say, when you tire, you go. Oh. And that was all she wanted. That the patient need for acknowledge say he dey around. And for them to be huge success that first day. You can't believe if they show you that patient there, you go be surprised. You go even wonder whether it been get issue or not. Because at the end of the day, that first introduction sent a second one. The next day they go say, oh, una don't come back, which means he recognize. And he not talk immediately. So let me not be too pushful in terms of reaction for want for solve the problem so much. Then we force the person into waiting, go make it close up for life. just dey.
But you think say family members or even party themselves care actually know say okay able for identify say this person na mental health challenge they go through or something like they can just say a normal like saying a normal thing.
They wouldn't know until they get an insight into wetin a mental health issue. But wetin dem go know na functioning or behavior. Functioning are like your daily things the owner don't use for do. And if they notice say something of the sort not dey go on again as usual, then go notice say something wrong. The thing wey they not go know na wetin are the cause. Yeah, and the only way you go know the cause, now when you friend them talk with the person. And eventually sometimes the person go come out say, against with life. I tell things not dey work for me. This not dey happen. It will come genuinely if the person notice say you get genuine interest in them. But if you just want to talk to them because, oh, but we don't use for go, and with the miss you can't join with, it's a selfish drive. It's around waiting we get from you than waiting genuinely they do you and we interest in you. So it's always important that you notice your friend, family members, notice your relative, and they do for them. I like it get back at you. Just know say in the past this person not been done so. Gary not the swell without water not the day. Some precipitating factor they happen.
Alright, okay. So waiting story you go share with me of one of our biggest success stories so far as the coalition we don't do in terms of raising awareness and promoting or helping people away they go through mental health.
So advocacy, the third thing will be the build capacity and give service, and the last thing we will do now for give livelihood. Over the years we don't identify worst case scenario, and we think the medical no more not a solution for mental health problem. People dey stress on medical model, take medicine, but there is also a social model. Yeah, and in 2019 we work with 4 districts. And what we do, we identify people with a severe mental health problem. While they take their training, we ask them what you want for doing a life. And all of them agree from each district for do some professional training. So either go in an electric institution for go to electrical, either go into dressmaking, and they all go learn skills, graduate, and we give them startup kit and train them how for run good business. Maybe not so that they go interest you no more. Now the fact say when they begin do them business, they're able for take care of the medication. Now like high blood pressure, you just get for the take your medication and calm yourself. Nobody would even notice you get condition. Then guys them and that lady, the one pan the lady they queen at the good district. We then think say now they help for medicine man business. That lady they did so well. She is a seamstress, and there has never been a time where you go see them in a worst case scenario. Does it mean if we invest in people with lived experience of mental health problem, then we're able to become productive in our society, take care of themselves, and able to contribute to development? Yes, they can. Yeah, the other one I electrically go do. The one outside, nobody no been get lighting system. He did them for in your family. And that boy can go sit down a meeting and the driver and say, what you they can do now? Now then they call now say, let's take for example this not a real name. Where Abu? No, let this meeting not run without Abu. Because Abu then are the big one, they now are the family where they contribute to development. Which means if we change we mindset around people that we get lived experience, they access medicine, they access livelihood program, we agree for give them job opportunities. To be sincere enough, Salon for don't develop far. Because the number of people per day where they sit down in an office, where they for produce 8 hours, but you check na 3 hours because all the balance, then they go through stress and anxiety and all of the problem. You go find that so we don't go far. But 3 hours per individual times a working population of this amount times 5 days times 52 weeks. Salon not they do well in GDP, in gross domestic product, because the people them ability for produce is small and we know they take care of them, so they dwindle.
Alright, okay. So with the theme for this year, what's in our coalition as well they do in terms of working with the theme?
Oh, we first of all, before they even generate the team, the World Federation for Mental Health, they share the team to key stakeholders. And we now one organization where they get and vote on whose team we want year after year. After we vote, then they can bring the team out based on. So when they see the number of teams the way they come out, and we only vote for the one that will resonate sometimes with the country or global issues. And honestly, I think say before now, we don't provide services for institutions. Just to give them talk on mental health issues, how then they cope, how they go manage before this scam. We don't write, me now a co-author of a powerful global writing we call a Lancet Commission. And we write around stigma and discrimination in the Lancet Commission we then published. 2 years ago, WHO launched I spoke around the relevance of discrimination and stigma, how we can able for cut them in the workplace for make sure say people they function well even before this team come. And when this team come, we make sure say we reach out to institutions them and tell them around some of the service and the need. Like I say, I publish a writing today and share up how Sierra Leone as a government for take steps, including inside the labor law, for cater for people the way they work and ensure say where them go on leave, then not for government offices, then get them leave allowances. Let somebody not go for leave, they ask her, hey, what are you crime? Because it's like leave don't turn crime. When you turn you back, somebody go dig you under. That's my insecurity in the workplace. So we keep on raising the awareness. But as a coalition, we also think, say, while we push for that, we have to do with the one that we seek. We don't drive now for all man well. Now that make like tomorrow we go visit care providing institution. We sit there eat together with them. We la di da. They're not harmful. I don't work in the city of West for 5 years. One day nobody no can scratch me face. One day nobody with lived experience no can curse me mama. Sometimes now we even provoke them to anger. So tomorrow it's a good time that the different institution we go eat, we go give donation to them, both in cash and kind, food and non-food item. And you know, my team they already they put things. We just come on psych hospital for commemorate the day, but my team then they put the package in place because it's my best. I love interacting with people with lived experience.
Okay. All right. As we end the program now, waiting to be your final word so people the way they watch it right now.
Today I've been doing one discussion and I realized workplace stress and abuse, they even bring contemplation on suicide. And while we talk, the feedback will come that even some of the listeners there are struggling with suicidal thoughts. I'm so passionate around this basically because I knew what it was for me, and the fact say if it is criminalized, if I tell you, you are also an accomplice. May drive now, even though it is inside the policy, law put inside with law. That people already struggle with mental health related issue and they contemplate suicide for be taken care of, not to for be criminalized. Let me remove that thing they come out. And let government help we for done with that bill day. If they add the criminalization in the bill, then we're done with that bill. Salon get the potential for get a lot of investment for boost with moral. And let we also give the health workers, the mental health workers them, a clear career path and the proportionate remuneration. So then go gladly for do the work and do a well one.
All right, okay. Well, in name na Joshua Duncan and in na the programs manager for Mental Health Coalition Sierra Leone. Plenty thank you for where you join me at the studio this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now so they end this edition of Lunchtime Live. We come to you live on Voices Online TV, now with Facebook and with YouTube channel. And I want to say plenty thank you to the entire production team, to Arnold Felix Elba, we produce this program, and to Almami and Med Brown, where they behind the computer. So plenty thank you for we wanna all join and for put this program together. And me we bring the program come to you. My own name na Magdalene Kagbo. Don't forget for like, share, and invite more people for follow we and join with Facebook and with YouTube channel. And same way, so don't forget for join with news at 9. Till tomorrow, I say bye bye.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted